I know what I'm here for, and I know what you all are here for. Oh boy. Wait, actually, let me, alright. I'm ready to go. Yeah, and apologies if y'all, don't see the thing, if it's, like, blurry and crap, because I've been really trying to stream some shit on, like, low quality. If you all are wondering what I have pulled up in the first place, y'all are not familiar with Ashgr3y, so I will tell you all who this person is. Ashgr3y used to be a friend of mine, and he used to be a friend of everybody else, but since February hit and he just turned 18, that's when shit hit the fan. It's April right now. We are witnessing a whole Google document written. I'm not sure who written this, but I think Ray written this thing, if I can remember correctly, because she literally has sent a document, and in another story she sent a Google Drive that contained screenshots. And this, I think this is the thing that I told everybody on my story on Instagram. I said, listen, if y'all are friends with a person, I don't care, as long as you don't bring me into it, because I have no association with the guy no more. Same thing with Perry, same thing with Valkyrie and Jasmine and everybody else who has associated with Ash, including Lil Silchain. I remember he released a Monsters of the Krushclub community. It was a video that he did with P3DO. I reacted to it and I shared it to his I shared it in his server, and then he put an announcement in there to keep the views going and, like, you know, just sharing around. That's when I met more of his friends, and then that's when, like I said, shit hit the fan. The stuff that we was looking at, we was watching, and then we witnessed a lot of crap that he has been doing for the past years, I guess. I'm not sure. I don't know, man. It's really hard. It's been really stressful and mentally frustrating to see a so-called person that you used to call your comrade do some crazy crap like this, and you don't want to call that person a comrade anymore. You call that person a traitor or a PDF file, and I think that's possibly what he is. He is a PDF file, and he is also a groomer. There's no in between. I mean, there's no in between. I mean, hey, it is what it is in the underground. Yeah, this is what it is in the underground. So yeah, I'm sorry to hear him, and I know how it feels. Yeah, it's fine, Martian. It's fine, Martian. I've dealt with this since like December of last year. Oh my god, the mental trip I had. It was me and somebody else. Oh man. Alright, well, let me read this one. This document lists the truth about Felix Fernandez Jr. Felix Fernandez Jr. is insane. This nigga is Felix Jr. from Wreck-It Ralph. This nigga, I can fix it. The one thing he can't fix is a relationship. Oh man, what a time to be alive. This document lists the truth about Felix Fernandez Jr., aka Ashgr3y, as well as everything wrong he has done, and the personal accounts of the people that used to be closest to him. Oh my god. Oh, this sucks. It is really crazy how the tables really turned for Ash, because I remember when he did P3DO, it was really frustrating for P3DO, but then he did another person, and then yeah, the other person shit talking on Ash kind of has a point. But what I did not have a point is that person that Ash was talking about is a Trump supporter, which I cannot stand. So if y'all know me, I don't stand with dictators. Ashgr3y has cheated on all of his relationships, kept sending unasked for nudes to a person who just turned 16 recently, ever since he was 14 and she was 12. Oh my god. Deletes his ex's email, doxed his ex, faked several sewer slide attempts, I can't say that on Twitch, lied to his fans to make himself seem better, said news to 2 people who he consistently asked to be in a threesome with, kept saying smash and I'ma touch you to his minor friends when he was close to 18, he harassed his ex, he sent me a whimper audio, lied about what his longest relationship was, he kept trying to dodge calls or us confronting him, and this one is written in bold, he did not fulfill his promise on telling the truth. Which is insane to me. You know, this man quoted a whole Bible verse when we actually caught this man slipping, and I literally just told Drama and everybody else about this. God does not play fakes. He does not play fakes, especially the people in Cell Block 1. They don't play about PDF. Hey Drama, you're just in time. You're just in time. I literally just sent this to you and Ray because I'm letting everybody know that I'm streaming this. And I'm going over this whole entire document plus the pictures and videos on the Google Drive. I just downloaded them on my phone and we're gonna go over that as soon as we get this document done. It's really crazy to see. Trauma, you know this has been 2 months. How do you even get away with crap? 3? Wait, 3, bro? I'm sorry, this is with 3, dude? Oh man, dog. Yeah, and I forgot to read this one. Gaslights his fan base to believe the victims who were groomed were actually the ones who were in the wrong. Y'all see the reason why I can't stand weird people now? Alright, let's go to the first one. Poor innocent Ray. Wait, so hold up a fucking second. 2000. God damn! Born in 2010. Jesus Christ, I was 7 years like. No, wait. Well, wait, hold on a second. I'm trying to like do the math here. 3 to 10. I got my other phone in the back, so I'm finna do some quick math. I'm gonna load up my calculator for this shit. Okay, so 2006. Yeah, that's disgusting. Oh my god, what Bubble say? Disgusting. Okay. Alright. Me and Corey met Felix on VR chat on October 21st, 2025. We have quickly became close friends, with Felix even saying, guys, I found my new besties, on a now deleted stream where we all met. Me and Felix got close quickly and started dating on November 7th, 2025. Now this I know. Now this one I know. I met Ash in the late June of 2025. He had a girlfriend back in the day. Well, back in that actually specific year. He broke up with that girlfriend. And then he dated Coda XD. Then they broke up. And then there was Ray. And it was another person whose name was Ghosty. I'm not sure if they're still around, but Jesus Christ. 4. It was 4 for 1 year prior. It's insane. Me and Felix got quickly and started dating on November 7th, 2025. It was a consensual relationship, but it was really, yeah, I can tell. With nudes being sent back and forth, mainly from Felix's part. Felix has started everything sexual. He lived in New Hemisphere. Wait, am I reading this right? Oh my god. He lives in New Hemisphere. I live in the Sex Republic. The Czech Republic. I'm stupid. New Hampshire? Oh, New Hampshire. Okay, my bad. I'm more bad at Drama's reading. Yeah, I can't even see crap because like the freaking font is just like messing with my eyes. Czech Republic. Gotcha. Thank you, Martian. New Hampshire. Gotcha. Okay, I live in the Czech Republic, where the age of sexual consent is 15. At the time, I didn't see anything wrong with the relationship at the time, but looking back at everything, with him being the older party, it was illegal for him to be sexual with me at the time. Before we got together, he had to consult with one of his close friends, who told him dating me would be questionable. Felix thought for a week, and then we got together. And honestly, the sexual stuff was already happening during that 1 week talking stage. The relationship was highly sexual. Fast forward a couple of months, and my 16th birthday was coming up. I posted a story with my birthday countdown and 3 friends of mine, all of them being adults, and we got on a call. They told me that the relationship was wrong and that I was getting groomed, and I do admit they were right. I could tell Drama was one of those people. I can possibly tell Drama was one of those people that said, no, you're not supposed to do that. We don't want you getting in trouble. Well, we don't want Ash getting in trouble, but oh god. See, I explained this when I was playing Sonic Advance 3 on stream. I explained this. What has the world become? But does anyone listen to Terry? No. What do we get in return? Jesus Christ. Y'all listen to the right people in life, but y'all decide to do the wrong things. What are we doing? I practically want to be your dad. Oh my god, that is right. Oh my god, that was literally right. Oh, fuck, I forgot about that shit drama. We all thought that me breaking up with Felix would be the best thing to do. Me and him got on a call and ended the relationship on a good note. In the call, he said, obviously, I won't say the real reason why we broke up because people like to talk shit. When he said that, I didn't think much of it. He posted on a story a while later saying we broke up because of the long distance become unbearable. Which was true, he did say that. Many people have come to me and brought up several wrong things he hasn't told me about from his past, and I was furious. So I spoke up on my Instagram story and told the truth. When we were dating, he told me he used to have groomer allegations. Hence the two words, used to. This literally happened in the middle of September. Either that or on October. I've seen this happen. He said this on his story. I'm not joking when I tell you this. He literally just said this on his story. He explained what happened. He used to have allegations. At first, I didn't want to believe it at first because I'm like, I just started to become friends with the guy. Now he has allegations. You know, say to your partner, you've had allegations like it was... Bro, like, come on, man. How many times we gotta learn this lesson? We're trying to have a good time in 2026, but we can't do stuff like this. This is the reason why the cycle continues to circle around and circle around further and further and further and further and further because of bullcrap like this. Are we really going to have this discussion about how Nine Vicious has allegations, Lumia Athena has allegations, now we get to Ashgr3y. Who else? David just got arrested like a few days ago from a murder of a minor. Are we not gonna like explain to you? Jen Higgs and Remove Face is literally one of those people. I've read about Remove Face. I didn't know Jen Higgs has allegations. What the fuck? Wait, I still follow her ass. Wait, I'm sorry. Does Jen Higgs have allegations, or like she's like the innocent person? Holy shit! Yeah, holy shit is right. Holy shit is right, cause yeah, reading Ashgr3y's document. Sorry, I had to rant. You know how I be when I'm reading shit like this. It's high-key not that known because they swept it under the rug. Literally, they swept it under the fucking rug. It sucks. Anyways, let's say they were disproven. Because he was my partner, I believed him and moved on. The more I looked into the allegations, the more shocked I became. Niggas like him would love to do shit and sweep it on. No, actually, let me reword that and correct myself correctly. Niggas like him like to sweep stuff under the rug and think nothing is gonna happen. This is the same thing that we said when the academics has been talking to some crazy stuff with a 15-year-old. Are we not like discussing the fact that you pushing 30 and you talking some nasty stuff to a minor, bro? And mind you, you're Drake's glizzy eater. Not only that, but when Bad Baby literally was like around her teenage years, academics literally said the Bad Baby look fine as hell. I'm like, can I also mention that Machine Gun Kelly said the same thing to Eminem's daughter when she was a teenager? She was 16. Are we not gonna address that? She was like 17, if I can remember correctly. And then Machine Gun Kelly was like, I ain't gonna lie, Haley J look fine as fuck. She was 17. She was 17, Scott. I want to money cool. Thank you, Martian. Okay, let's continue. Me and everyone whose accounts are in the document kept trying to get in call with him, but he kept blocking us and refused to call, even though he is a grown man with responsibilities. Mind you, he has just turned 18. Now he does not like taking accountability. This is academics 2.0. I think she was 16 that year when she came out. The tweet. Yeah, it's so freaking weird. My God, dude. Oh my God, who was that one dude on Twitch? Oh my God. No, it's not Osmond Gold. F that dude. It was crap. He was trying to open up his freaking notepad on his PC and a crap ton of links just popped up and he got shot and he just quickly just like deleted the shit. What is that guy's name? I have to know. It was so hilarious, but yet it was so fucked up because that nigga's a grown-ass man. I don't even know why the fuck he even has shit like this. I don't even know why you even keep shit on your goddamn computer, bro. Who does that? Come on, man. Oh my god. Finally, and not too long ago, me and all of his exes got in a call with him. I have the entire call recorded. After several months of us pressuring him, he apologized for everything. Oh my god. Was Lakari? Yes! Oh my god, it's Lakari! Lakari! That's the guy! That's the guy! Yeah, Lakari was just weird. Lakari... Weird ass nigga, bro. I'm sorry, what? So Ray literally just spun the block and got all of his exes. This nigga Drama said he ex pull up like the Avengers. Nah, bro. It was more like them or the Power Rangers. Or even worse, these niggas fucking formed like Voltron. Oh man, R.I.P. Bozo, bro. Ha ha ha. Do the documents even provided screenshots for what document is? Was basically, oh, I downloaded screenshots. We're gonna get to that later. There's a whole zip file that I downloaded. They pull off like Powerpuff Girl, but they were a little kid. No, Martian, why is that so true? What the fuck is going on in this world? Apologize for everything. All right, cool, we're locked in. However, just apologizing for terrible things he's doing for years wouldn't be enough. And we told him to make a YouTube video where he admits to everything wrong he's ever done. This is something that you should do. If you done something that's wrong, you have to address that shit. You can't sweep it under the rug. Yeah, that fucking mucus is getting into my head. I even made sure that he was said it himself and promised to go in detail and not hide anything. He took a week longer than he promised. Yeah, because he's been dropping constant music and he's trying to ignore that thing. Like, come on, man. Focus on the goal that you were trying to say. You were trying to achieve. Being a fucking weirdo. Yeah, here it is. Oh, yeah, this is the juicy part. He took a week longer than promised. So finally, a video named I Apologize was posted on the 11th of April, 2026. He apologized, but yet again didn't go into detail. He said, I will not go into detail because I'm trying to focus on myself and I'm trying to get this video out as soon as possible. Yeah, because you're dodging so many questions, bro. That call's like 3 hours long. Jesus fuck. At the end of the video, he said, this is going to be one of the last times I'm speaking on this situation, which implies he isn't planning to go on full detail as promised. Ashgr3y has cheated on me with someone even younger than me. We're fucking doomed, bro. Oh man, put him in a casket with 60. Oh my god, dude. I got a song addressing that shit too. I really do hope there is proof of all what's being said in the doc. Yeah, there is. Just gotta be patient about it because we gotta tackle this document first. This is also a list, but I think him and his ex links each other. Yeah, like that's just crazy. Even having a big talk with me about him cheating in the past. He lied to his server members saying I forced him in the relationship, which is not really true, and then I started anything sexual. He's doing anything to save himself, not telling the entire truth even after promising to be open about it on video. There's too much proof showing how he's a cheater, groomer, manipulator, suicide baiter, and a terrible human being. I hate when people do stuff like that. When they get caught. Mental illness is no joke. You should never joke about mental illness because you don't know how bad people are dealing with the most. Bella. Oh, poor Bella. I started talking to Felix around June 12th, 2025. I was 15 and he was 17. We met on Snapchat. He would overly sexualize me all the time and I would tell him I'm uncomfortable with it and he wouldn't care. He had asked me multiple times to take uncomfortable photos and videos. He also had multiple women on his phone while me and him were talking and I'm certain he was sending explicit photos to them like Sheila. And he straightforward told me where he goes to college, he would cheat on me. Not only that, but he refused to respect my boundaries. He deleted my main email, which he no longer has access to. Bro, he gave me $100 and said he was gonna end. Are you serious? I hope this stream doesn't crash on me, dude. I hope to God it doesn't, because first time I did it because I was like yapping on some weak shit. Yeah, and to the person who said they want to see screenshots, that's gonna come soon. But yeah, you know what, I'm gonna drive a hard bargain. If you really want to see these freaking proofs, fucking donate $50. Let's do it. During our relationship, he would make me uncomfortable sex jokes, and he would make them in front of multiple people. He would talk about my boobs and other things, and it would make me extremely uncomfortable. I'm having like second thoughts about this whole crap. Do I want to like continue making music, or do I just want to like step back and then just retire and just like end it all? Not my life exactly, but just like this music crap. Well, no, not vocal wise, just like music wise, and just I want to go back to animating. I had to take a pause. because I don't want y'all missing out on some juicy content. During our relationship, he would make me uncomfortable, make uncomfortable sexual jokes. He would make them in front of multiple people. That's nasty. He would talk about my boobs and other things, and it would make me extremely uncomfortable. That's a red flag. I don't care how famous you are, you need to respect people's boundaries, dude. It's not that hard. It's not that hard, man. He would constantly make every conversation sexual or weird. He would ask for arch pics for many other explicit things, and he would send them to his phone. What the fuck is wrong with this man, dog? He would ask me to say the N-word on multiple occasions, and he would say it hard R and everything. Well, I ain't got nothing to say about this shit. Other than why? He also posted a TikTok with a screenshot of calls between me and him, and it had my exact location. Why, dude? I'm so glad I'm just cut off with Ash, because I want to say sorry again for being the reason for that too. Drama, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. The nigga doesn't even know better. Towards the end of our relationship, he tended to talk to those two exes that I had told him I was uncomfortable with, and he just didn't care. And I have a recording of the conversation that made us fully break up, and you could hear him just not caring. That's stupid. There's also screenshots of our last conversation too that he took. He tried multiple times to dox his quote-unquote friend Joker / Jai multiple times when I was with him, and while me and him were together, multiple people harassed me and sent me death threats, and I have multiple screenshots of those people telling me to slit my wrist, and he just didn't care at all. This is some Nicki Minaj shit. This bitch loves to send her little Barbies after the one innocent person that has done nothing wrong. Oh my god, I can't even read right now, but this is like some fucking bullshit. Felix is a horrible human being, and he should not have a platform. Neither should academics. And everybody, Sukino, Bakari, Ass Mongol, everybody else who's a weird ass nigga and a freaky ass nigga who was also a 69 god. That's the same thing with Aiden Ross and Neon and Drake. All these people and some of these kick streamers deem the great. Get them off, please, dude. If y'all get them off, it would be such a lovely day.
Phrasing?
I'm starting to feel like Charlie on It's Always Sunny in Pennsylvania when he's trying to figure out who is affiliated with this clusterfuck. Oh yeah. And yeah, and actually Martian, it's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, not Pennsylvania. It's a good show though. It's a really good show. Charlie Day's a goat. Valkyrie! Oh my god, man. I met Ashgr3y in like 2024. He has always made weird jokes around minors. Let his white friends say the N-word, would say it himself. Let his friends get away with derogative quote-unquote jokes in his server. This, that, the third. Val, I'm so fucking sorry you had to deal with this bullshit. Back in the year, you were Tenchi, and then you rebranded to Valkyrie. W rebrand. Valkyrie's my goat. Same thing with Perry. He was always a little iffy until one day I asked Ray how old she was after her posting about her birthday. She told me she was 15, and I was, weirded out as Ash was 18. I told Ray this wasn't okay, which ended up turning into this whole thing. She eventually cut him off and broke up with him. He then went on to lie and say he broke up with her. He lied to saying he quote-unquote thought it wasn't right anymore. Now here was the thing. I was in the 3-3 Mafia group chat at the time. I said, in my own words, I was proud of how you handled it, but then when I actually saw what was happening, I had to take that back immediately, because I'm like, ain't no fucking way. Whatever bullshit that you did, I hope to God this shit is edited, because if this shit is edited, I'm gonna bash that other person. But if this is real, I can't associate with you anymore. Oh my god. Many other exes and victims came forward saying Ash has used them for nudes, has a weird age gap, and mistreated them. He went on to lie some more. Had past allegations, etc. He went to lie and said it wasn't his fault and Ray had forced him into a relationship. Are you serious? Tried to turn to God and said the minors were the problem and not... I literally said this a few minutes ago. God does not play with fakes. I'm born a Christian. Of course, some things I've done sinner-wise, that's not me. I haven't killed anybody. I haven't done any other bullshit other than I have stole something at Walmart. But yeah. I haven't done no weird shit. When you turn to God and you want to be religious, come on, man. God and Jesus do not play with fake people. If you are a dangerous person that people do not want to associate, and then you want to turn to God saying, oh, God, heal my soul, oh, God, that don't work like that. He does not play with people who torment other people and manipulate other people. Manipulation ain't one of the things. Jesus Christ, bro. You can take it from my freaking dad, man. Jesus Christ. God don't fuck with LARPers, dog. He don't. He don't. Also using panic attacks to take away accountability from the situation. That's exactly what I said. Used a fake Lori email to try and clear it. Lied about his relationship with Ray, a minor, being non-sexual. He then also got caught cheating on Ray because she, quote unquote, didn't fulfill his needs, going on to send a 15-year-old a dick pic on his 18th birthday. The fuck is you playing with, bro? I don't fucking trust you anymore right now, bro. I'm seeing this shit, bro. And here's the thing. If any of you motherfuckers are gonna be out here calling me a liar and saying I'm hyping this document up because I have no evidence, and this is all the people who's saying, oh, you're trying to bring down his name. No, I've counted how many relationships he's done or he has been in. This nigga is like Mordecai but twice as dumb. Gang apologized for all this, saying he didn't cheat on Ray. This is the crap I'm talking about, man. We try to help him for y'all is not the problem. He is. This man's based on lust. This Is Broken Clone is based on lust. Yes, I said Is Broken Clone because that's what he sounds like. Stephanie Monroe would never support something like this, and I know for sure. Man. She doesn't consent to stuff like this. And neither do I. And neither does every other transgender anywhere, man. I'm so upset with this, man. Oh, man. Cinzy, aka Periwinkle. I think we're on the third page still. He always seemed pretty bizarre to me. The way I met him was because he was caught up with issues involving 60s tape. Fuck that nigga also, and fuck Ash as well. 60 is the one person that drove me into a mental state. Listen, I'm finna step away and be right back for a sec. I'm finna get some water. And we're finna lock in. At some point, you have to let the person you're trying to help keep digging their own grave. Exactly, man. I feel bad for Drama and the rest. But to do shit like this, it's literally real, bro. Okay, despite being well aware that he has servers filled with minors, he would make a lot of strange and inappropriate jokes, which is an also red flag. Oh my god. Not to mention the slight humor of, I'm gonna pretend to say the N-word but not say it because it's funny. Those are two different things, dog. Just don't say it. God damn it. Here's the thing. The only time you actually have permission to say it is when you're not actually in a public server. You can actually say it with your other friends. But no, I'm not going to say the shit the same way Aiden Ross said it. No, I'm going to say you need to get a nigga pass from any other black person that you know, as long as it's not public.
Or maybe just, I don't know, don't say the N-word to begin with if you're not black. The fuck?
Just don't say it in public, man. If you're in a Discord server, that's still public. You know what? No, fuck Ashgr3y, bro. Fuck Ashgr3y, bro. Felix Jr. Fix it, Felix. Bro, you're in a public server. You shouldn't be saying it, period. Bro, Dead said sexual shit when he 13 years old. Oh my god. See, and this is the reason why all of us had to cut him off in the first place. This man hasn't taught a valuable lesson. He tried to pretend to say the N-word, but not really. He just tried to pull a Jack Harlow with that Monica shit. This is the same thing that Aiden Ross did in that freaking Chief Keef concert. Literally just said the N-word on the spot. And there was another video of Aiden that was like, it's okay to say the N-word. No, it's not, Aiden. How dumb you have to be. This is the same person who called Don't You Bitch. I'm sorry y'all for getting on this rant. I gotta speed this up. Like, Drama and Marcia, y'all know how upset I really am right now hearing stuff like this. It makes me sick. But it's like Keith giving you the pass though. Yeah, and it's in a public concert though. That's what's messed up. It just seems so off. I didn't hang much at the VCs often because of that. It always rubbed me in the wrong way. It literally was. Anonymous. I met Ashgr3y around early 2025 when I was about 13 to 14 years old. Meanwhile, he was about super late 16, early 17 years old at the time. I didn't join his server, which is a call to the Ashverse, until I stayed a bit after my birthday at the age requirement, which was 14 plus at the time, and has gotten updates about the 16 plus recently. We didn't talk much until mid 2025 2025, I said if I had to give an estimate. At first, I thought he was a nice person, music artist, until a previous victim, Bella, had told me the things he had done to her. I'd say probably around late 2025, he had proceeded to tell me that I liked male genitals. I didn't think much of it at the time because we were friends. Some friends tend to say freaky and or inappropriate things to each other, sometimes as a joking manner. Oh yeah, drama. Ash is not Ash. Aiden's a bitch. Same thing with Neon, that racist asshole. And probably somewhere before 26/15/1. Okay, so this is January 15. This is 2 days after my birthday. I had posted an image of myself onto my Instagram story. He responded to my story with a rather lewd and inappropriate comment, and unfortunately, again, I went along with it because I thought it was normal with friends joke around like that. I don't feel comfortable repeating that lewd comment onto the statement as it brought me into a rather negative mental state. You're hurting so many people, dude. Unfortunately, I went along with the first inappropriate remark towards me that Ash had also made. This person is 14, bro. Ash is 17. That's a crazy gap. It's really a crazy gap. I don't even know why you even. I better not rage out, because I'm going to rage. I am going to rage, get up off my chair and punch a hole in the wall. I'm going to pull a screw stash, get up off my chair and punch a hole in the wall and forget why did I punch a hole in the wall. Screw stash has done this because he was tripping off the meds, and also because he got into freaking, well, not he got into some drama shit, but it was another person who did some bullshit. There was a time my dad wished Ash was dead. I know that I don't speak for all white people, but the white delegation have also grown tired of Aiden's antics, and only the most open-minded and racial of white delegates will never utter the N-word, neither in public or private. The connotations and long-standing trauma the black delegation has suffered from the word being uttered for hundreds of years have been acknowledged by the like-minded white people as racist and offensive regardless of context. It's sad but true. It's really sad, but that's true at the same time. Like, what can we freaking do, man? What can we do? I also like to mention that he had made the lewd comment while he was still in a relationship with another victim, also known as Ray. My God, man! Honestly, back then I didn't exactly think much of the odd comments until I realized our age gap is about 2 to 3 years. Unfortunately, that lewd comment he told me in January had triggered my trauma a bit. I'm glad and grateful I was able to get all of this out of my chest. Ashgr3y, if you see this, all I want to know is why. Oh my fucking God. My brain is scrambled. I met Ashgr3y in the Snapchat group chat named The Mentally Ill Ashes. I started talking to Ashgr3y on New Year's of 2022. I was 12 years old while Ash was 14. And despite me being 12 years old, it didn't stop him from asking me for nudes and send me his dick pic multiple occasions, as well as lying to me about being not in a relationship. And when I found out about Ash being in a relationship, I was rather upset because I was lied to about Ash being single, and I was blocked when I talked to him about it and said some very not good things. I'm not proud of it. You know, when I got back in contact, no matter if he was single or not, he still sent me and asked for nudes. Oh my God, bro. What's up with Ash's whole brand being a psycho and she's doing shit like this? I know that his Brokey would never fucking make a song with this weirdo. God damn. I remember the one time literally just fucking sent a Isbrokey audition to see if Isbro can get the okay. Yeah, she liked Ash's video, but I bet you she moves like Kendrick Lamar. She knows this shit. That's why like she was trying to be nice and not fucking text her or not text him. Brokey don't play that shit, and neither do I and everybody else. Oh my God. And on his 17th birthday, until I had cut him off due to me getting into a relationship, I would be on call with him and he would make jokes and ask me to flash him my chest, as well as blackmailing me to say the N-word. On Felix's 17th birthday, he does send me a picture of his dick, then saying I should have done that, which shows how he knows his actions are/were wrong, at least a little bit. I was the main person Felix would cheat on his past relationships. Oh my God, man. And would try to get me to cheat on my part. Oh my God. Yeah, you are definitely a master manipulator, dude. You're literally manipulating And gaslighting, A minor. I really feel bad for the anonymous person cheating on their partners, bro. Like that's not a really good thing. No matter how many times Ashgr3y says he's changing or will change, he simply will not. And I am not ashamed to say that. He knows what he did to me and countless others. He will probably never apologize. He needs to get off the internet seriously, which I agree upon. Nigga need to get off the internet, just don't do shit at all. Anonymous. Oh my god, in August 3rd, 2007. God damn. Fans hear cheating allegations and don't take this shit seriously no more. This man put me and so many people in the worst state. Bro, literally, bro. That's the same thing with me. Drama, this is the reason why I made Ish's lyrics. This is the reason why I made the album. Not only I actually mentioned 60's real name, but I had to like censor Ash's name out. This is on one song. No, this is like in 2 songs. I mentioned 333 Mafia on a song, it's just lyrics, which I reversed and censored out, and whoever thought I had to cut Ash's name out, because when the shit hit the fan, I said fuck no. That's why I said the krushclub ain't safe, though they already know. Of course they know. They just don't want to say it because they don't want to get canceled by the other fan base. Me, I have the biggest balls to say that shit. But I don't say it on socials. Sometimes I'll say it in socials or once in a while, but I say these on my lyrics because I'm like, hey, I'm gonna write this down and I'm gonna say it with my own words. And if y'all don't believe me, y'all can go look up whatever Google search and y'all can see how wrong y'all look. And I will come back to you motherfuckers in DM saying, I told you so. I made so many disses to 33 Ash. Dang it, Drama, you're missing content. All right, moving on. At least 11 people got groomed and harassed, doxed, threatened. Most of the victims being minors at least 2 to 4 years younger than Felix. Watched him lie. Being racist, homophobic, sexist, said so many slurs that would get him canceled or worse, but his friends always defend him no matter what. Even though there have been numerous attempts to expose Felix, they always go back to defending him. Damn it, I just realized Tycho's being one of them. I ain't gonna lie, so far reading this document, I'm just like understanding why Ashgr3y is the one person not to be trusted. After I'm like reading these anonymous shits, I'm gonna tell my side of the story. You can't diss people for being a pedophile and being a groomer, but then you turn around and do the same thing that they're doing. And you can't say that's different because that's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. The nigga dissed Stephanie's go, the nigga dissed 60, but then that shit gets thrown back at him, bro. Karma's a beast, and it will find ways to bite back at you, bro. I'm so glad I didn't even diss any pedophiles. I mean, I only dissed one person, and that was Venny, because he was a transphobe, and I could not let that shit slide. I'm not down with transphobia. I have transgender friends, if y'all didn't notice. One person named Z, and the other person is Lunatic. Other one is Perry. And half of these people are adults that should recognize predatory behavior, even if he wasn't a legal adult yet. Trans lives are human lives. Exactly. We stand them. Many of these victims have had emotional damage, verbally abused, not to mention every time Felix gets a girlfriend, he cheats on them at least a few times between the months they are together. So basically, this man is building a digital concubine. A concubine. I think that's what it is, a concubine. It's literally when one person keeps so many females to be their wives. I'm sorry, but I'm sticking with a mono. Because I have my girlfriend. We've been together for 8 years, and I'm so happy with that shit. She's graduating next month, so yay! Now back to this bullcrap. His best friend Sheila is also a victim. Don't tell my girl, bro. She's also watching this shit. Then why would you even say trauma? Now she knows she's going. The chat box is right there. But last I have heard, they're on Ash's side. Even though he spread Sheila's and Dez around his friends before, let all his friends call derogatory slurs against their pronouns, and Sheila had received death threats. He flirts with everyone, mainly anyone who's feminine. Victim order, as far as I know and think is correct, and I haven't heard, Izzy, someone else, I think I know it was like 2 or 3, Sheila, Buggy, Alex, Coda, someone named Aronian. Maybe I've heard that name before. Belle, some of the person or whoever her name was Belle was talking to Felix and starting to date Ray, not counting Ghosty. Motherfucker, not just someone, that's my goat. Yeah, I know. Ronian on top. Oh yeah, I know for sure Ronian's a good person. Not counting Ghosty because she doesn't care. Love. See, and Ghosty literally just DM'd me and literally went off on me. And I sent Valkyrie. I literally just sent Valkyrie the text messages that Ghosty sent me. She just unfollowed me, and all of a sudden she was just like going off on me. And I'm like, really, dude? Come on, man. And then she went off on Valkyrie and she went with Perry, everybody else, man. No, I want to like step back for a few seconds to explain something about this one, because they were discussing the crap that Ash was doing. It was Valk and Cinzy. Perry, I'm sorry, because I don't want to call Perry Cinzy anymore. Apparently they got kicked out of 20XX, which was a no-brainer, because Collective was a total shamble, and I'm glad it was dead. Goodbye Human was doing a crap job at running the Collective and not speaking up about it, saying, oh, it's so much drama. Dude, the person has been stalking these two. What do you not understand? Not counting Ghosty because she doesn't care and is love-stricken like some desperate hoe who, if she was a minor, she will be begging to be groomed by Felix. Oh yeah, and I also want to point this out. She's the person who actually explained about law and said, whoever this person was, good job on remembering what you were remembering when Stefanisgo was getting exposed. I literally put this on my video. You can like go back and look at my Stefanisgo video. You can literally just hear how proud I was about Ghosty, but then tables have been turned. It's crazy. He tells his server to go after people who try to expose him, doesn't care at all about who he hurts, made the multiple S attempts for pity attention, and to get everyone off his back from people exposing him. Is probably taking to multiple minors on Snapchat, using his followers, exes, GFs, friends, and other server members for free art, banners, beats, songs, opens, features, mainly. Oh, that literally reminded me of something. Cyber Alien has told me about this. She told me about this. Ash has never paid Cyber Alien about the art that he made, or that she made. I'm sorry for misgendering. I'm sorry. I feel like Ghosty shouldn't be involved, bro. Like, I would never put my... Same here, bro. Like, you're here to focus on me, not my girlfriend, bro. But you bring my girlfriend in this tragic situation, bro, you're never gonna see the light of day. I put that on my homies. Oh my god. Followers, exes, GS, friends, and other server members for free art, banners, beats, songs, opens, features, mainly arts of his OCs or album covers for his songs and his platforms. Also server stickers, PNGs, etc. Has been grooming minors since he was at least 14. A big sum up of what I've heard, seen evidence from, and so on. Oh my god, here's another anonymous. Ash started dating my best friend, and when they broke up around when she turned 16, said it was my fault because I brainwashed her. At the same time, I also got very close with his friend who was my age. Cadnip himself has said he's more on my side than Ash's. I could go get screenshots of it. As if Ash being a pedo was bad enough, they're also cheap. Cheap! Then also after Ash and my friend broke up, he made a remix of the song, a song that had my name in it. Later on, now his new girlfriend who is 18, I tried to be nice and reason with her, then she was incredibly rude, so I was rude back, and then she told me to swallow the last pill, telling me, a minor, to kill herself, which is illegal by the way, and that is illegal, and I said the same thing about Panky as well. You literally told a minor who was coming out of the closet they're going off themselves. Y'all gotta understand, I'm not saying bull crap just for attention of views. I'm saying this because they're twisted freaks. They're dumb asses. Yes, that counts as cyberbullying, dude. He would also consistently speak about me and my friend in a negative way, and we would be told about it. Or no, they got Corey? The day I thought that Ash was on VR chat. I'm familiar with Corey. If my mind is correct, I am familiar with Corey because I've been seeing that name a lot. I can't remember the exact day, but it was somewhere near the end of October when I started talking to him. He seemed fine. We met him on the Black Cat World during this, and he said to us that he was a music artist and a streamer or some shit. We used to talk to him in Ash's server. Ah, okay, gotcha. I was familiar with Corey. And after we all went off, he said, guys, I found my new best friends. So his ass gets attached to things with, yeah, oh my god. I was 15 years old at the time, and so was Ray. Ash was 17 during this. When Ash and Ray started dating and going out, I didn't question much about it. A few months later, me and Ray are now 16 years old, and that's when they broke up. I was on the VC with Ray after I messaged in our small group chat if Ray was okay. Then she voice chatted me and talked about it, and I listened and made her feel better. Props to you, Corey, for checking on Ray. That's a cool guy or cool person. I don't want to misgender you because I don't want to get canceled. We were just playing Peak and talking about it still. During the time, we discovered that Ash was a massive pedophile. as usual, we had people backing it up with screenshots, videos, and voice messages. One quick thing I'd like to add is, I know people say this as a joke, but he would say, "I'm gonna touch you" so many fucking times for no fucking reason. I know a lot of my friends be saying that shit, but we were adults with this shit. We're also above age. Another thing, when he blocked everyone and removed us from the server, he conveniently made his server 16+, so that motherfucker knows he fucked up. For everybody who's going to tell me I'm lying about this whole bull crap, let me go back to the just chat.